morning, everyone. Colonel Davis, Colonel Connolly, Sergeant Major Smith, Sergeant Major Mercer, Sergeant Major Jackson, Lieutenant Colonel Garrity, friends, officers, staff NCOs, Marines, thanks for joining us this morning. I actually wrote some notes, so I'm going to pull these out. I don't always refer to my notes. It's kind of the thing I do. I write a lot of stuff down and never refer to it, but just the process of writing it down keeps you, keeps you honest with all this stuff. So, Lieutenant Colonel Maldonado's laughing because he knows this already. I'd like to talk, first of all, a little bit about what this company has done over the last 2 years. I've had the awesome opportunity of being the company commander. It's been a wonderful tour. This company has been through every operation that this squadron has been involved in since I got here 2 years ago. Multiple field operations, multiple inspections. Did an outstanding job on all of those. 2 WTIs back to back for a while. Mods thought that the only company in Comm Squadron was Bravo, I think. Then went out to OEF, 5 different locations, spread out all over Afghanistan. Outstanding leadership from the officers and the staff NCOs. Outstanding job for all of the Marines. Everybody involved, the tech controllers, the wiremen, the radio operators, the transmissions guys. Those transmissions guys, they seem to, they play hard when it comes to work, and they also carry that on to after work too. So sometimes they're a little bit extra, but everybody did an outstanding job this whole 2 years. Awesome. And I have to tell you that 20 years, my 20 years of being a Marine, this has been the highlight of my career. It really has. The last 2 years. Wonderful time. So, excuse me while I talk to the Marines. Marines, thank you for what you've given me over the last 2 years. Thank you for always setting that standard high. Our mantra has been aggressive pursuit of the mission. You've always done that in everything you do. So you've done an outstanding job. Thank you very much. I'm going to miss you, every one of you. I'd also like to thank a couple of people individually. Colonel Davis, thank you, sir, for always showing up, always being there. Every time we're in the field, Colonel Davis is there, and he talks to the Marines. He makes the Marines know that he knows about comm. He talks to the Marines and makes them understand that he cares about what they're doing, and what they're doing is important, and they all know it, and they all know him for it. So thank you, sir. Lieutenant Colonel Shiro, who's not here. Lieutenant Colonel Rowe, who's not here. Lieutenant Colonel Dodds, who wasn't able to be here this morning, and Lieutenant Colonel Garrity. Thank all of you. I thank all of you for allowing me to stay in command for all this time. 2 years for a guy like me to come in, and this is not my MOS. I'm a 2802 maintenance officer. This is an 0602 billet. So all of you took a risk by putting me in this position, and I appreciate you allowing me to stay for as long as you did. Thank you. Sergeant Major Jackson, thank you. My first sergeant, my right-hand man the whole time. I want you all to know that he's going to Buffalo. He just pinned on Sergeant Major, so congratulations to him. He's going to RS Buffalo. Sergeant Major Jackson doesn't like the cold at all. Out in Afghanistan, he kept his office at about 110, maybe 115 degrees all the time. It was hot in there. And that's what he'd say, that's Florida weather. So he's going to Buffalo. So, and Sergeant Major Jackson has he's pretty good at expressing himself. He's pretty good at making sure Marines understand how he feels about things. So my advice to you, if you're a staff NCO or a young sergeant that's getting ready to go on recruiting, don't go to Buffalo. Because he's going to be cold and he's going to be mad. So thank you, Sergeant Major. Thank you for everything you did. You always prepped the battlefield. You always made sure that I was ready no matter what. All the incidents we had, the ups and downs, the good things and the bad things, Sergeant Major Jackson was always there to say, hey, sir, he'd dust me off and put my cover on straight, say, go get him. So I'd go in and see one of the commanders I just talked about earlier, and I usually came out without hearing those words, you're fired, so that's a good thing. So thank you for that. And then last but not least, Amy, thank you. It's funny how all my career I've told Amy, I've said, hey, this next place is going to be better, I promise. I just called and talked to the guy I'm replacing, and he says that they're not doing anything there, and that they get off early every day. So I'll be home, I'll be able to take care of all those things that need to be taken care of. I've always told her that, and you know, after 20 years, or we've been married for 15 of it, and so I've told her that probably about 4 or 5 times. And it's been wrong every time. So, Amy, thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding when I got those phone calls late at night, and for not throwing away my phone like you threatened to do so many times. I appreciate it, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. So, thank you. I love you. And I got good news for you. I called this morning, talked to the guy I'm replacing. He says they're not doing anything, and I'll be off early every day. So that's what we got to look forward to. Okay, now last, I'd like to say, Lieutenant Knapp, I'm about to hand over the mic to him. I promised the Marines I wouldn't talk for very long, because I've been out there. And my friend right over here, Ensign Bus, has been out there with me plenty of times. We joined the Marine Corps basically together. He knows me from the old days back when we were Lance Corporals together. So, Wes, I appreciate you coming today. Lieutenant Knapp, you're going to do an outstanding job. Lieutenant Knapp is already involved in everything that we've done here at Bravo Company. He's been here for over a year. He's been out of Afghanistan. He's been to those WTIs. He's done everything. He lives our mantra of aggressive pursuit of the mission. He lives it already, so I know nothing's going to change. So, Lieutenant Knapp, he was 4 years old when I came to the Marine Corps. So that ought to say something. All right, it took me 20 years to become a company commander, and it's taken him this long. So, you know, I think our maturity level is about the same. So, Lieutenant Knapp, good luck to you. You got an awesome group of Marines, which I know you already know that. And thanks for supporting me this whole time. And I know that all the Marines are going to support you just like they did me. So I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming today.
Thank you, Captain Stewart. I'd like to thank everyone who came out here to support us here. Colonel Davis, Colonel Connolly, Lieutenant Colonel Garrity, Sergeant Major Smith, Sergeant Major Mercer, and Sergeant Major Jackson. Good to see you back. I can't really express how excited I am to be taking command of Bravo. I didn't really expect to have the opportunity so soon, but I'm confident that we'll continue to uphold the Bravo tradition of excellence that Captain Stewart has set. Like Captain Stewart said, I've been with the company for over a year, so I know the high standard that he set and that he insisted that we meet. And going forward, I intend to continue to raise that bar, and I'm confident that that Bravo will meet it. I guess, like I said, I really didn't expect to be here so soon, and I'm really thrilled. And I'm sure I'm going to need some help from all of you at various points. So it really is an honor. Thank you all for coming, and I look forward to it. Thank you.
Captain Stewart, Amy, and Faith, and please extend to Clayton that the Marines and family members of Bravo Company truly enjoyed the time we've spent together, and we wish them to accept our sincere appreciation for the unwavering support and many sacrifices that they have provided to this company. First Lieutenant Knapp, we look forward to our continued service together. From the Marines of Bravo Company, Semper Fidelis. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Marines hymn.
Take charge of the company and carry out the plan of today.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of the commanding officer, thank you for your attendance.
Platoon commander, take charge of your platoons and carry out the plan of the day.
Aye, sir.